Alright guys, welcome back. Round 2, Modern Super Q. We are a Lurrus deck, so we are going to want to select that as our companion. Playing some Lurrus Jund today. We are currently 0-1, lost a tight 1-2 Amulet in round 1 because of Hex Drinker, not because of actual Primeval Titan, but alright, so we are both Lurrus decks. Fun. Been waiting to do this. I just hate keeping hands like this where if I don't hit that second land, I'm going to be super punished. So, at least with this one, we are doing something. Probably want to keep the Renziks. We can probably ditch the Kroxa because we don't want to put that much pressure on their hand. But if we can draw a fetch land here, this would be great. We'll keep this. Like I said, this hand still kind of sucks, but you know, at least we're gonna, even if we miss a land drop for a turn or two, we're still doing stuff that's relevant to the game. But hopefully we're just gonna hit that land. Hope if we'll just hit, like, you know, the nuts would be fetch land into, so that we can go Inquisition into Ren into Inquisition or Thoughtseize Tarmogoyf the next turn. That would be absolutely great. Opponent pausing on the upkeep. Alright, so let's go ahead and get down our peatland. This thing's going to deal us a ton of damage. So excited. Go ahead and Inquisition you, opponent. What's opponent have? Give me your secrets. This makes me think opponent's probably on burn. Because, you know, I would, you know, be drawing the peatland. Oh, mirror. Okay. So he is also on Jund. They got a bauble, a lightning bolt, seal of fire. I think we just want to take Hex Drinker here. Next turn, Brutality doesn't really scare me, but next turn it's probably our target because I don't really care about any of the other stuff at all. So yeah, we'll just take their threat. And there's an argument to be made if, depending on if we can draw this land or not. As to, oh, sorry, I was like, what, they have a Lurrus in their hand? No, it's right here. To, if we can draw this land, to take that Seal of Fire, because it's going to make our Goyf a lot bigger. So we'll have an enchantment in the yard, because they're definitely going to crack this bauble and probably want this land eventually. Yes. You have a bauble. You're a booblin. Who did he bauble? Baubled himself. Play Seal of Fire. Always yield a bauble. And land. and their bobble. So yeah, they got 3 cards. Lurrus is over here. Oh my god, opponent is in the tank about whether or not they want their bobble to resolve. Alright, cool. Their bobble resolves. We draw a bobble of our own, so I'm going to go ahead and fire off an Inquisition. Inquisition probably better than Thoughtseize right now in this matchup because obviously they're playing Lurrus. They're not going to have. They're also playing Jund, so they probably don't have anything higher than 3 in their entire deck. Then whenever this Inquisition resolves, we'll see what we're going to take. They got a Spell Bomb. If they Brutality me, all they get is a Thoughtseize, which I don't really mind, and the Bolt I don't care about, so I'll just go ahead and take the Spell Bomb because it draws them a card, and it would shrink my Goyf. And we'll bobble on their end step. Just in case we do draw something good and they happen to Brutality us, or if they draw into an actual discard spell. Oh, I say that and then I'm over here ready to fire off the bobble. So yeah, we'll yield through this turn. Fetch land would be great. So black Leaf Glyphs was the draw. Yeah, and they Brutality me. So you get a Thoughtseize. I'm not a fan of the main deck Brutalities. This card just seems so loose right now. In Modern, like it's good against burn, and I get the hedge. Like the Lurrus burn deck is a thing that a lot of people are doing. And they're gonna draw Seal of Fire. But like, just Brutality just doesn't seem that good. Like, it's just seems like strictly a sideboard card right now. I don't think it's a main deckable card unless you have like things that you can, like, I think it needs to be a decent amount of things that you can discard. And when I get, like, they have Lurrus and they have Croxa probably, but oh my gosh, come on, deck. Oh. I mean, yeah, we just have to fire this off until we can find a land. That was brutal. I definitely thought we'd find a land there. But you know, at least opponent's not doing much. They will get to Lurrus us next turn, but all they have is Lurrus and lands. They don't really even have anything to bring back. They have a bobble to bring back. So, you know, they'll get to start looping bobbles on us, but if we can ever draw this land, we can just put a Tarmogoyf down, and that Tarmogoyf will, and then we can, once we resolve our end, like, I think we're behind, obviously, but I think we are gonna be okay in this game. Yep, there's the bobble. Bobbled me, so he knew I drew this land, which was an awesome draw. So let's fetch and shock here. Get Blood Crypt. Yes. Uh, Resolving Goyf here first, just because it actually blocks the Lurrus, and if we was like putting Ren out here, it's just going to die to this Lurrus plus Seal of Fire, or just Seal, bring back Seal with Lurrus, and then attack us for 3. So that's not worth it. That will get this land next turn. But for now, we got protection with the Goyf, and hopefully, if we can draw into some actual removal, Fatal Push, probably best draw right here off the fetch. Bolt would be great too. Either or. 1 mana removal spell. Seal of Fire. Yeah, really, just in anything that can kill Lurrus would be great right now before we get buried in card advantage. We'll get a chance to get back on the card advantage with Ren getting back these lands, but being able to go Ren fetch, remove this, attack for 5 or more would be outstanding. Yes. Seems like a really fun mirror though. Like I feel like this is a very skill intensive. That's gonna be a problem. I hate this card so much. I always have. Oh, that's a Scoos. Uh, Definitely not attacking here. They can't really attack with the Hexdrinker this turn unless they want to trade it with a Goyf. Like trade it and the Seal of Fire for the Goyf. Which, I mean, that's fine. Like, if you wanted to go ahead and, like, seal the Goyf. Like, I mean, I'm not going to block if they seal the Goyf before combat. We'll just let them have the Ren. Since we have another one, but if they do decide to attack, I'm fine with trading Seal Hexdrinker for... I just really need to get this off the board because this is a very problematic card. Like, I just can't stand this card, and you guys don't understand. Opponent tapping mana spell bomb. That's not good for me. So now they might just be able to seal my Goyf as is. Oh, trophy. Okay. Yes, we will use Trophy's ability. Let's get Forest. So if we play Lurrus, they're just going to pop this to kill the graveyard. If we play a Ren, it's just going to die to double seal or the hex drinker. Can play Scoos here. I mean, we do. I think it's Scoos Ren, and our out is the fact that if we can draw into Seal of Fire, that we can play Seal, play Lurrus, play Seal again, and kill this Hex Drinker. Because they can only do this as a sorcery, so yeah, they can't do it in step. So yeah, go ahead and get this now. We can hopefully we can still shock next turn. So Ren. We could also, Scoo's not really doing any good blocking, like they'll just attack with the Hex Drinker. Yeah, that forces them to pop the Spell Bomb. That's fine too. Pays black so he gets to draw a card. I knew they had both those seals, yeah, good see. So Brand, Veil of Summers, Brutalities don't seem good. E seem great in this matchup, even though we have a lot of the same stuff. E on 2 in this matchup is just super swingy. Giving our stuff Trample and Lifelink. Hexproof and Indestructible. Spell bombs also seem good here. And Pulse is sorcery speed removal. I think we could trim on push, trim on Thoughtseize. Also E also kills Hex Drinker, which is nice. It's another matchup where Ren's not the just absolute crap. We're on the play, so like Ren does kill Hex Drinker, but I don't think they're gonna play it into, you know, possibly getting Rend. rid of their Renin 6. I have 2 lands. We have pretty much the exact same hand, other than the fact that they have a K command. Yeah, they played their Shillifier out. Oh, that was awesome. Do it like this. We're gonna go ahead and get our value now. Yep, trophy. Perfect. That really accelerates me into probably let's get swamp here. Poggers. Yeah, this seems really good. Sorry, guys. Got a little quiet there. I was very in tuned into these plays. Yeah. Sorry, guys. That game just kind of curved out just the way I liked it. Uh, and you really get to see the power of Lurrus there, able to bring back the Renin 6. They can't beat the third one. I do think we probably want to be a little bit more reactive here. Probably shave on a Dark Confidant because they're going to have so much removal. I like everything else, so we'll roll with that. Actually, that probably didn't put our fatal pushes back in, but that's fine. We definitely drew pretty well there. Lurrus is our companion. Also, being able to loop E with Lurrus is pretty disgusting. Okay. This is fine. We have Veil and Bobble, Bolts and Goyce. So, I mean, we got answers to early threats. It kind of sucks that we're on the draw with this Veil, but I think this is probably going to be a keep. Because we get to Bobble, and then turn 2 we're Goyf, and turn 3 we're playing Lurrus and bobbling again. I don't think we have removal to kind of keep the board clear. Perfect. Didn't get discard spelled. Checked. Play this Bobble. We'll Bobble them on their instep. Son, upkeep, instep. I don't think it really matters. Upkeep. Either way, I'm knowing one of the cards that they're drawing, and the other one's unknown. It's just a matter of which one. On Moto, it's easier. That way I don't have to put upkeep stops on. Feels like a Wren. Like they're keeping off the back of a Wren hand. Dark Confidant, sure. We could kill that. Yeah, don't want the Bob to stick around. Go ahead and Bobble them. Nihil Spellbomb in their hand. Or that they're fixing to draw. Always yield to the Bobble. Cool. Let's go ahead and shock this in, get our Goyf down. Four, five, go. There's an argument to be made about waiting there so that we can hold up Veil in case they have like trophy or something, but I don't think it really matters that much. I think we need to get our threat down because using our turn 2 to do nothing is not where we want to be. Scoos is a good play. That was a really good draw there. So we can go ahead and fetch here. We're getting Overgrown Tomb. So yeah, let's bolt here. Yeah, eats our Bobble. Makes sense. And then we can fetch here. We could also get Mountain. Kind of preserve our life total a little bit, but I think we're fine here at 12. Because we're fixing to get in on them for a lot of damage. Black, red. They pitched their own Croxa. That's slightly annoying. he still has land creature. And now artifact. Like, this did nothing. Uh, I mean, I guess it stopped from the Lurrus being too effective, but yeah. Play Bobble. Yeah, we're just gonna plus here. I don't really want to sacrifice this land. I might on instep. Uh, just to draw the extra card and kind of start digging. Because we are in a little bit of trouble because of this Lurrus. Because they could very easily just, go Lurrus, Bobble, and start trying to outcard advantage us. Though, I mean, we do have an answer for the Lurrus, technically, but I'd like to say this Engineered Explosives for something a little bit better. Alright, what you gonna do, opponent? We also have the line of timing opponent out. Because they have been playing not very fast. I don't necessarily play that fast. Because I like to talk through my plays and make sure I'm doing everything right. But opponent has not played very quickly here. So, there's an option. Not the way I want to win, but we're pretty even here on board. It would be great to, like, watch them try to trophy or decay my Goyf. No plays. No plays at all. Okay, I'm probably just gonna tap into that. It makes me feel like they have removal. So let's get in here with this Goyf. They don't have land, so I don't know what else they'd have. Cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and jam Bob. This should be able to keep us ahead on cards. Oh, forgot to plus my run in 6. All good though. All good, don't punish me. What is in their hand? Like, are they just banking on the Croxa, I guess? Like, finding land for Croxa, is that, like, the plan? Like, I think just playing Lurrus Bobble last turn was better than doing nothing, so I don't understand what opponent's line was there. We're gonna run a return scoos. I think I just want to veil this. But if I veil this, it doesn't, because it has two targets. It'll still get back the scoos, but I get to keep my bob, and I get to just go ahead and use this veil. That's fine. I mean, they have, I don't know what their hand could be. Like, you know, if it's action, I don't understand why they haven't been using it to remove my guys. We know it's not lands. So, yeah, really confused as to what their hand might be. Alright, so found the fourth land, scoos incoming. We're gonna get a bob trigger here. Drew K command and Seal of Fire, nice. So we can play Seal. Seal the scoos. Force them to eat one of their own creatures. Or my Seal. Oh, and they concede. Well, good news, guys. We're 1-1. That was a pretty good game. So, yep, we'll see you on the next video.